back to the 2023 City of Scottsdale All Things Senior Expo. We're coming to you live. We're up in the mezzanine still. They haven't thrown us out of here quite yet. Joyce Petrowski with R.O.S.E. We've had you on the show before. Right. Love dialing into this. If you haven't seen that, by the way, there's a great episode. Check it out. We'll try and put that down below in the show notes for today as well, where we start breaking down a lot of much more detail. But high level, for the families that are at home, talk to us about R.O.S.E.
So R.O.S.E. Stands for Resources Outreach to Safeguard the Elderly. And our sole mission is to educate and make the 60 plus population aware of all these frauds and scams that are out there, specifically ones that have a tendency to target that population more.
Yeah.
And then we also give them resources on how they can prevent falling victim, and then tips and tools that they can use. And those are, when we do the presentations, we give them those resources on paper. They can take them home and continue to read them and just really understand. I think with anything, if you can understand what it is more, then you're more able to recognize it when it's happening.
Yeah, I think I've always appreciated too that in addition to understanding that this is the tech scheme coming through, or you guys take that time to explain what they're trying to accomplish within that. Right. So when it comes through and it's a slightly different flavor, right, they're like, oh, okay, well, it's not Amazon telling me that they just ordered this $14,000 thing on my credit card. So, now it's a different company. Right. Oh, but I bet it's the same thing. Like that resonates. And you guys are great. You do a great job of connecting the dots for people that are going through that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Well, you're huge supporters of it. You have an awesome crack team. If you're not familiar with R.O.S.E. and you haven't seen that she's got experts, as former law enforcement myself, yes. I really appreciate that you get that tone and that expertise to really stand behind the mission and keep it focused on what's coming at them.
Yeah. I love to talk to a lot of professionals, in different industries. I monthly talk with R.O.S.E. Find out what's going on there, new things that are going on. Social Security office, there's a lot of stuff going on with that.
We've seen that new one. I mean, obviously we could go on forever for the newest ones that are in. I know that text on that receipt of somebody charging, or your account's going to be turned off. That text string's big. Yeah. We've seen another popular one where they're offering to file Social Security for you if you give them a credit card number and their Social Security number. Right. And they sound legit when they come through.
They do. The scammers are very creative. They're very crafty, and that's why we tell people, don't stay on the phone with them. Hang up, because I've had people say, well, I want to play around with them. I know it's a scammer, but I want to play around with them. And it's like, don't even do that, because they are so creative. They're so crafty. And what they say, you're going to have given up information before you even realize you've given up information.
Without a doubt. Yeah. I mean, the fact of, they'll listen to what's happening in the background.
Exactly.
All those other conversations they're picking, and you're not even thinking about it because you think you're just messing with them, but they understand. They hear your husband call the dog by name. And now that next call that's going to come through is going to speak to you from a personal nature by being able to talk to you about your dog by name.
Exactly.
And those are, they are that smart. Yeah. Okay. So where do people get more information on R.O.S.E. generally? Where do they find you guys?
So social media, we're on Facebook and LinkedIn. They could just type in R.O.S.E., R.O.S.E., Resources Outreach to Safeguard the Elderly, and we should come up on both Facebook and LinkedIn. We send out monthly newsletters. We do email. Those are more interactive. We'll have a video on there. But we started just in February with a mailed newsletter as well.
Okay.
Some people just don't have email. Some don't like the email because of all the phishing.
Right.
Campaigns that are out there through email. They would rather get something in the mail and read it. And so we started that in February, where they can sign up for both. If they want as well.
And this is of a lot of the businesses that you might be out there to visit. This is one I would highly recommend. We've friended with you on social media and following you against that, because if you really want to understand what those are, when they see them as they're dropping, and what the latest scams are. That is probably, is that the best way to stay up on that for you? Yeah.
We're very active on social media,
Yeah.
and a lot of the articles and videos that we curate from other professionals and sources in the industry, we have those on our website as well.
Yeah.
And so the website is roseadvocacy.org. And that has a lot of information on there.
That's fantastic. You guys have a golf tournament that's coming up for those who want to
Yes,
support
we
you down here in the valley,
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Okay.
It's April 28th at the Biltmore Golf
Okay.
Club. It's a Friday morning. Registration starts at 6:30. Golf shotguns start at 7:30. We've got lots of sponsors. We're going to have lunch afterwards. We're going to have a raffle. There's just one requirement, and that's that you come to have fun.
Amen.
You come to have fun, so you don't need to be a great golfer to play. We just want to have fun and obviously raise money to help support the seniors.
I think it's fantastic, and I do look forward to seeing you out there.
Okay, cool.
And then other things up here. Good luck to you guys in the rest of the show today. Looking
you.
forward to seeing you. I'm sure we will continue to run each other quite often.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tony.
And we will be back to you from the 2023 Scottsdale's All Things Senior Expo right after this. Okay. Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.